Match day 12 of the English Premier League, of course, complete, and now we are heading.
Why are you saying match day and looking at me? What's funny? It's match day 12. Nothing much more.
No, it's match day 13.
Yeah. And then?
And just before that, like we always do, we have to go back and
recap a bit.
And on Saturday, that's when Liverpool lost.
Yep, yet another.
Was it Saturday, Sunday?
They played on
Saturday. Yes, Saturday. Yeah. 3-0 to Nottingham. What is happening at Liverpool?
I don't know, man. I think the players could be, I don't know,
sabotaging the coach.
There could be, but I'm not sure about what is happening at Anfield or at Liverpool. Champions playing like that, we've seen that before. Yeah. Chelsea have done that when Mourinho won the league the second time when he rejoined Chelsea.
Yes.
So could be the same thing, you know.
Maybe not.
Yeah, maybe not.
And then we heard Chelsea beating Burnley 2-0. Burnley looks kinda washed, but of course Chelsea improving.
A good win for Chelsea. That's all I should say, because it brought them to second position in the Premier League, which is something good for them. Then
the last match on Saturday we saw Manchester City facing Newcastle United, and they lost.
What a game! I mean, end-to-end kind of game. Some decisions which Man City thought maybe they went not their side that time. I think Newcastle deserved to win. They had they were the better team of the day.
Missing a couple of chances.
Yes, and Donnarumma also was on top of the game. But a good game to watch for anyone else, especially if you are a rival fan.
London Derby, North London Derby. The Gunners. No Gyökeres, no Odegaard.
No problem.
Exactly.
Somebody said Spurs visited the Emirates for one
reason.
Eze hat-trick.
I remember Thomas Frank was asked during a press conference, and do you think if you had Eze right now, and it was like, what?
Who's that?
Who's Eze? I hope now you do know. Yes.
Well, good performance for Arsenal. Those are the kinds of games where you win and you think, or the belief for winning the league just follows you now. Like, I mean, you get into it now. You get into the mode of winning the league. So credits to Arsenal.
Exactly. And
what?
On Monday, Monday Night Football.
Yep.
The biggest club in the world, Manchester United. Sorry. They were beaten by Everton, 10 men.
Yeah, I think
I saw, before just something, Idrissa felt like if you play 11 versus 11, you're going to hurt Manchester.
No, I don't think so. I think actually that is what affected the game, because Manchester United thought it's going to be now easy. And you know, it's
from 13th minute you thought.
It's not good to beat like less men. Imagine. They were disadvantaged.
If so less.
Yeah, I think we just decided to give them those points, and we will see. We will win the next game. Come on.
Day 10,000
without having a haircut.
I
pity that guy. But it is what it is.
I think if he wants to shave, he can say until United
lose 5 games in a row.
Fail to win 5 games in a row, because now there is defeat and draw. So I think that could be pretty easy. And now something very interesting now before we jump into match day 13. Do you know Amorim has lost more matches in less games compared to Erik ten Hag?
That's not a surprise, because Ten Hag's, I think, was it first season went so well. We won a couple of games. But you know, when you're winning a couple of games and yet there's no the foundation, it doesn't make sense. So if you
have the foundation?
Yeah, we are building a very good foundation.
You are building, so you don't, that it's not there.
We are building, and that is what Amorim has come to do.
Why are you getting frustrated?
That is what Amorim has come to do. So I don't get too harsh on that team. We have 2 more summers for that team to compete. Amen. That is what I know, and that is what will happen.
Can United fans be patient?
That is the problem. But me and the rest of the fans who have...
No, I think United has drained you, don't even care.
No, it's not about caring.
No, not even break up. Anyway, let's dive straight to match day 13, and of course we'll see Manchester City return to action after losing 2 games in a row, Champions League match and also the Premier League against Newcastle United. They'll be facing Leeds United.
We're going to go very quick on these games, especially because we have a feature match. Our feature match is Chelsea versus Arsenal. So for Manchester City, we don't need to go into very many details. I think the last 3 times Leeds have played at Etihad, and this is since they came back to the league, they've won once, and then the rest two, I think Man City have won. So I believe there's a big possibility of Man City trying to bounce back. They've lost 2 in a row, but this is the game where they should win. They like these kinds of games, especially Haaland. I will not be surprised if he scores at least 2 goals in this one. So 4-1 kind of victory for Manchester City. Possible. I believe Leeds will also score.
Possible because I feel City's defense isn't as good as what we saw last season. Despite not winning anything last season, City's defense was kind of better. The midfield as well. But now City, there is a way chance creation has like it's not like
it's not the same.
It's not the same because when you try to man-mark Haaland or you just cut the supply to Haaland,
that's all.
There is a possibility City will blank up front. But now this Leeds United match shouldn't be tough one for them. And I'm seeing close to your prediction, but I'm giving City something like 3-1.
Possible.
Then later on, we'll see. Give me this prediction, quick one. Everton versus Newcastle United.
That's a tricky one. I think maybe a draw of 1-1. Newcastle away haven't been doing so well.
Okay. On Sunday, we have Crystal Palace.
Taking on
the
biggest team in the world, which is having problems
world.
At the moment. I mean, I'm going to go quickly on this one. Crystal Palace at home, or even away from home, especially when they're playing Manchester United, they're called the boogie team for Manchester United. They always beat us. So if Manchester United turn up the way they they played against Everton, disastrous. Crystal Palace, especially Mateta, is very hungry. Yeah. He's not scored, I think, in 1 or 2 games, so he's going to come for us. I believe we're going to fight, but at the end of the day, I'm not seeing Manchester United come away with the full points. And for this reason, away from home, United have only won 1 game against Liverpool. So I don't think we are ready to win at Selhurst past again, unless we put in a very good performance. So I believe a 1-1 draw or Crystal Palace might win this.
I doubt if I'm supposed to predict this match because I think you've said everything. Man United. This is an unpredictable team. Until they start, they can do anything. Like good players, of course, but I think the coordination up to now still below par. And like you said, there is a possibility of Crystal Palace getting a 2-1 victory. If things go so bad for them, they'll get a draw of 1-1. Then just before we go to the feature match, the last one, we go to at London Stadium. We'll see West Ham United host the struggling Ancelot's men, Liverpool.
I mean, I was looking at this game, and there are so many takeaways from this game. West Ham had lost like 5 games in a row at home, and then they have won the last 2. Liverpool, on the other hand, had won a few, like how many games away from home? A few, like 5 or so, and then now the last 2 they also lost. So it's like a kind of
switching,
like a directly opposite kind of game. So another team is gaining momentum, another team is losing momentum. Yeah. So, bro, if we flash back a bit on what happened during the Champions League when we saw Liverpool lose 4-1 to PSV, it tells you that that team is not competing. They don't want to compete, and it's easy to see. If I'm being very fair here, West Ham should win this game because I don't see anything that will change between that game during the midweek and on Sunday. Or is it Saturday? On Sunday, right?
Sunday.
I don't see any changes that are going to be made for Liverpool to be able to win this game. So maybe if they try a draw, but I see West Ham winning this game because that is the trend that we see. 2-1 or 3-1. That is my prediction.
You're giving West Ham?
I'm giving West Ham a win.
Wow.
2-1 victory. Or 3-1.
Shocking.
It's not shocking.
Despite Liverpool having a bad run recently, I don't believe they can lose this match against West Ham United. There is a way that team is playing good football, but then again there are no end results.
There's no football when you're losing every game.
There is a possibility of Liverpool bouncing back.
Okay.
I expect them to beat Nottingham Forest. So I mean, Forest are worse than West Ham this season, if I'm not exactly. So I think I'm going to give Liverpool 2-1.
Okay. Opposite of what I have. Let's see.
Then Super Sunday and feature match. North West London derby. We'll see Chelsea at Stamford Bridge against rivals Arsenal. League leaders.
Wow. Biggest game of the weekend because of the obvious reasons. Number 1 versus number 2. A derby still. Arsenal playing away from home. You expect it to be a blockbuster, especially Chelsea. The reason from they've had until now, they've even managed to climb up to second position. I mean, maybe do you have any team news or?
Yeah. I'll go quick on team news. Then you can go to head straight to head to head.
No worries.
Then we'll get back to where that game will be won. Now, on to the team news, the home side, they've been missing Cole Palmer, who had his toe while at home. He overtrained. I thought he could feature against Barcelona, but unfortunately he didn't. So not so sure. Maybe against Arsenal, he could be on the bench. If you rush him against Arsenal, that's a tough game. Maybe there is a possibility of a knock, and that's why Maresca is trying to play it cool. I think that's one of the biggest team news on the side of Chelsea. For the Gunners, of course, Kai Havertz is not yet back. So is Victor Gyökeres. But something interesting is Noni Madueke returned to Arsenal starting 11, started from the bench, and he scored off the bench as Arsenal beat Bayern Munich 3-1 at Emirates.
And so
also Martinelli is back, returned from the injury and scored the third goal. Another thing is defensive-wise, Gabriel is still out. But Arteta is trying to rotate in Kapie and
Mosquera. And they're both doing equally well.
Then on Wednesday night, Arsenal suffered another blow. One of the consistent, always performing well. Trossard picked up a knock, but as per Arteta during the post-match press, he said he felt something and they couldn't gamble. So if it wasn't stretched, maybe expect him to resume training, or there is a likelihood he might miss Chelsea match. Captain Martin Odegaard is back.
So wow, I think huge news for Arsenal. Those I ever told you Trossard is one of the wild card players, and you never believed me until you saw what he's been doing in the absence of the other players that haven't been playing. But it is what it is. I think both the teams may not miss the players as much. Maybe Chelsea Cole Palmer a bit, but they've been winning without him.
Exactly.
They won against Barcelona, and it was good to see. Now, in terms of form, we all know Chelsea's last 3 games a win, and I think keeping a clean sheet. I think, right?
Yeah.
2-0 Burnley, wherever they've won a number of
Barcelona
games.
3-0.
Yeah, and Nottingham as well 3-0, and there's another game I think they also won around the same. So Chelsea have been keeping those. Was it Tottenham? Keeping those clean sheets. So and it's good to see for their defense. For Arsenal, we don't even need to speak much because their form, aside from the game against Sunderland, where they look to have tripped, they've also been winning most of the games they've been playing in the Premier League. So form-wise, these two teams, it's a good matchup form-wise. In terms of head-to-head, I think this is a very interesting fact you need to listen to. Ever since Arteta joined Arsenal as a manager, Chelsea have not managed to beat him at Stamford Bridge. So this is like around 4-5 games ever since he joined, since 2020.
Actually, just call it like 4 coaches.
Yep, they haven't managed to beat Arteta at Stamford Bridge. And another interesting fact about this game, Anthony Taylor is the middleman, is the referee of this game. And statistics-wise, Arsenal have seen 7 red cards when he's in the middle. Chelsea have also seen 5. And the most controversial one was when he sent off Kovacic in that FA Cup final where Arsenal managed to win, Arteta getting his first trophy for Arsenal. Now, based on these statistics that we have so far, it is easy to see that it's a very difficult game looking at it, because also Arsenal winning we mentioned Arteta being unbeaten against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, but also Arteta beating Chelsea at Stamford Bridge is not something easy. It hasn't happened as easy as you think. So I think it goes down to the midfield. Caicedo, Declan Rice. We also have wingers who are very sharp. Saka, and we also, this other side, we have Estavao and Garnacho. They are doing something amazing for Chelsea. So I believe it's a very difficult match. It's very hard to predict. Games which I think Arsenal might win, I usually say it's going to end in a draw. So I feel like Chelsea will not agree to be beaten at home. So 1-1 draw.
1-1 draw.
Yes, 1-1 draw.
Very possible. I think you've mentioned most of things, and by the sense that this is where this game will be won.
Yeah.
Arsenal have a very good defense. Truth be told, they have a very good defense.
Yeah.
And somehow they rotated their players. We saw Calafiori benched against Bayern Munich, where Lewis Kelly came in. And also Timber was substituted with Ben White coming in. Now Martin Odegaard is back, so that means headache for Arteta selecting number 10. Is it Eze or Odegaard, or does Odegaard start from the word go, or does he come in? Does he come on in the second half? Now, one interesting player which you need to watch, all eyes on Kukurea. That is a guy who made a change, massive one against Barcelona match. Yeah. And also, he also played so well last season, same period of December, last season, a period like this, last year.
Great games for Chelsea.
As Arsenal settled for a 1-1 draw. Yeah. And man-marking Saka completely. Yeah. But now the question is, if Victor Gyökeres is back, Odegaard is back, Saka is available,
Eze is on fire.
Madueke is on fire. Can you man-mark like 4 players?
Trouble at the bridge.
Right. Now, Chelsea's backline has not been that impressive. True. But they have a very good midfield in the name of Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez. Yep. So I think biggest challenger up front is Estevao. But remember, Arsenal, they don't have a target man. We're just hoping Victor Gyökeres will return. But whether he does or not, Arsenal have scored around 10 goals in the absence of Victor Gyökeres. No set pieces. So no problem. And I'm seeing the worst result Arsenal can get at Stamford is a draw. And should a draw happen, it's a 1-1 draw. But there is high possibility of Arsenal getting a victory of 2-1.
And if Arsenal wins this game, brothers and sisters, anyone watching this, just know it's over, mate. Not early to judge, but it's over, mate.
They're playing so well. I think right now, arguably, Arsenal is among the top team
in Europe. Yeah, right.
And when you mention Europe, that means the whole world.
Of course. Right. Maybe you're watching this and you wondering how I came up with my 1-1. You know maybe better. You can let us know in the comment section what you think about this prediction of our feature match. Let us know Chelsea versus Arsenal. Who's going to win? Also, remember to hit a like on this video because we know you like our content. And if you're watching without subscribing this, please just do the necessary and give us that. No, on to kick tip. We actually had match day 12, Josephat winning 21 points. Awesome. And then second position, Brian Werimo and Madison KE with 16 each. And this means Martin Alex is still leading, 171 points. Wow. Yeah. That is 19 more than Brian Werimo, who sits second, 153. Wow. I'm coming though. And then we have Vincent at number 3 with 144 points. And then we have Josephat, who climbed up after getting those 21 points for match day 12. He has 144, same with Vincent at number 4. And closing the top 5 is Alain, but dropping down from number 4 with 141 points, having gotten 13 points on the match day. So remember, you can also play the kick tip. You just need to predict the correct score. We will leave the link in the comment section and in the description section of this video. So wishing you good luck for your teams, wherever you support. Let us know from where you're watching from this video. And until match day 14, my name is Brian.
They call me Vincent.
And this is the Liquid Sports Show.